Hello students, today we are going to start electromagnetic fields. In these electromagnetic fields, we are having a field word. Let us define what is a field. A field is a function that specifies a particular quantity everywhere in a region. That is called as a field. So generally we come across with n number of fields like kabaddi field, cricket field, volleyball field, electric field, magnetic field. What do you mean by the field? So if you consider a volleyball field, so on a earth, certain area, in particular area, a field is defined. In that field, with respect to that field, the elements are defined. If you consider a volleyball field on a earth, for example, if you consider a volleyball field, so if you consider this is the earth, this is the earth region. If you consider this is the earth region, this is the earth. On this earth, at some particular area, we define some field. Like if you consider this is a cricket field, if you consider we have defined a cricket field in this region, at every point the information about the cricket is revealed. So in this region, about the cricket or about the game, the elements are defined. Something like it contains some ball, bat, wickets and the players. So in this region, about the cricket related information is defined. At every point, if you consider, about the cricket information is revealed. Similarly, if you consider a electric field, if I define electric field, if I name it as a, this field is a electric field. If I define this field is an electric field, it means that in this overall region, about the electric field, the elements are defined. If I consider a magnetic field, so within that region, about the magnetic field information is revealed. So this is nothing but a field. A field is nothing but it is a function that specifies a particular quantity everywhere in the region. Let us come to electromagnetic field. Let us define now electromagnetic field. What is a electromagnetic field? Electromagnetic field. Electromagnetic field. This electromagnetic field is produced. It is produced by interaction of time varying electric and magnetic fields. Electric and magnetic fields. So in the before case, we have considered generally a field, but here we are going to define electromagnetic field. So how this electromagnetic field is produced? By the interaction of time varying electric and magnetic field. So if it means that if electric and magnetic fields are interacted, then electromagnetic field will be produced. So in the circuit theory, in the electrical circuit analysis, we have considered voltage. So whenever if you apply the voltage, this voltage produces electric field. Voltage produces electric field. Voltage produces electric field. Voltage produces electric field. Similarly, a time varying electric field produces magnetic field. Time varying electric field produces magnetic field. Time varying electric field produces magnetic field. In similar to it, time varying magnetic field produces electric field. This time varying magnetic field produces electric field. It is a principle for electrical machines. On this principle only electrical machines will work. So what is electromagnetic field? It is produced by interaction of time varying electric and magnetic field. So generally the voltage produces your electric field. So this time varying magnetic electric field produces magnetic field, time varying magnetic field produces electric field. So we see this time varying magnetic field produces in the electric field that we see in the electrical machines. For example, when you consider a core, so if I consider a core, so if we have here windings, if I apply voltage over here, then the current will be I is equal to dq by dt. This time varying charges produces magnetic field over the lines. So this time varying charges produces magnetic field. So this is a principle for your transformer. So before studying your electromagnetic fields, we should know what is static electric field. We are going to see static electric field. And the second thing we are going to see static magnetic field. And we are going to see electromagnetic fields. So after seeing this electric field and magnetic field, we are going to see next electromagnetic fields. After studying the static electric field, static magnetic field and electromagnetic field, at last we are going to see the plane wave propagation. We are going to see plane wave propagation. So this electromagnetic field is a similar subject for your ECE students also. The ECE students will see the plane wave propagation through the air, and the electrical students will see the plane wave propagation through transmission lines. That is only the main difference. How the power is transmitted through the transmission lines we are going to see in these electromagnetic fields. So first of all, let us see what is the difference between the circuit theory, what you have studied, and the field theory. What will be the difference you are going to observe here? Let us see the difference between circuit theory and field theory. What will be the difference? We are going to observe. In the circuit theory, we have seen circuit theory deals with voltage and current. Circuit theory deals with voltage and current, but while coming to the field theory, it deals with electric field. It deals with electric field indicated with E and magnetic field. Electric field and magnetic field. That is indicated with H. Here V and I are scalars. Here voltage and currents are scalars. Here E and H are E and H are vectors. E and H are vectors. That's why, so in the circuit theory, we haven't considered any vector subtraction or vector addition, because these are all the scalars. While considering your Kirchhoff voltage law, Kirchhoff current law, directly we have added voltage and current. But while coming to the field theory, here we have to consider vector concepts, because whatever the elements or whatever the quantities we consider in the field theory, they are all the vectors. E and H are the vectors. That's why in your first unit they have included that review of vector calculus. So if you want to add two electric fields directly, it is not possible to add, because these two are the electric field and magnetic fields are the vectors. The next one is, in the circuit theory, we haven't considered any radiation effect. We haven't considered any radiation effect. Radiation effect is not considered. But in the field theory, we consider radiation effect. We consider radiation effect. We consider radiation effect. The next one is, it is useful for low frequencies. It is useful. It is useful for low frequencies. It is useful for low frequencies, independent of frequencies. It means that we can apply for at any frequencies. Independent of frequency. So these are all some differences between your circuit theory and your field theory. And the last one is, we cannot analyze medium except in the circuit theory. We cannot analyze medium except conductors. Here we can analyze, all mediums can be analyzed. All mediums can be analyzed. All mediums can be analyzed. So these are all some differences between the circuit theory and the field theory. The next one we are going to see is, what is the applications of these electromagnetic waves. Applications where we can use these electromagnetic fields. We can use these electromagnetic fields in microwaves, the first application is we can use these electromagnetic field subject in microwaves. The second one is we can use in antennas. Third one is we can use in electric machines. The fourth application is we can use in power systems. We can use in power systems, and we can use in electromechanical conversions. Electromechanical conversions. We can use in electromechanical conversions, and we can use in wireless communication conversions, and we can use in wireless communication